Hi everyone, I'm Zach from Porsche Center Calgary, and today we are here taking a look at our in-stock 2012 911 C2S. For the 2012 911s, it's actually possible to have two different generations. Is the ending of the production of the 997 generation and the beginning of the 991 generation. This particular car is going to be the beginning of a 991 generation, so it's going to be your Gen 7 911. And my personal favorite generation of 911. So this is a vehicle you can have a tremendous amount of fun in. I absolutely love how it looks. Talking about this specific car, this comes with a Basalt black exterior color, and the vehicle is PPF, so front bumper, hood, quarter panels, front and mirrors, those are going to be protected by film, so the paint is in quite good condition. The car looks spectacular. And then going to the inside of the car, it's going to be done up in your black standard interior. As far as performance options go on this vehicle, this generation 911, you still have the naturally aspirated motor, so it's going to be a 3.8 liter flat six that puts out 400 horsepower, so a very engaging motor, especially when coupled with the PDK transmission. Like I said, you're engaging that in transmission. It's very intelligent, and what I mean by that is that if you're driving really aggressively through corners, for example, it knows where to downshift when you're coming out of those corners. It's always in the right gear, and gives you that very mechanical, engaging feel as well. So like I said, between that and the 400 horsepower, you can have a ton of fun with this car. And the cool thing with these naturally aspirated motors as well is that you can rev them up a little bit more. They give you a very different sound and feel than, let's say, 2017 to 2019 for this generation, when they went to turbocharged motors. So this could very well appeal to you more than one of the slightly newer generations, for example, where you have that turbocharged motor. Like I said, they have two very different feels. As far as other performance options go on this vehicle, you do have your Sport Chrono package on the car, meaning that on top of just the standard Sport mode you'd have on any Porsche, you will have the Sport Plus mode. That's going to bring kind of response. Well, it's going to make the car even more responsive than Sport mode would. I always compare it well to track mode. So it intentionally keeps you several gears lower than you typically would be when you're coming around corners. That way, whenever you're trying to accelerate, you always have your power, torque available on the vehicle. It's also going to stiffen up your suspension because you have PASM in this car. That's your active sport suspension. And then with the Sport Chrono as well, I always like to mention that you get launch control with it as well. So if you like to do lots of hard accelerations off stoplights, stop signs, anything like that, you can have a tremendous amount of fun with that. This particular car has just about 51,000 kilometers on it, and it's going to have warranty going until April 1st of 2024. So you do have continuing warranty on it. As long as this car has that warranty on it as well, you can keep extending it out at 1, 2, or 3 year intervals up until it's 15 years old. So that is a big perk on this car. And then talking about equipment in this car, besides the performance features, you do have the Premium Plus package with the Adaptive Sport Plus seats in it. So those are going to be the 18-way adjustments that are going to, for one, give you memory settings in the car, which is really nice to have, especially if you have multiple drivers. It's going to give you the slightly bigger bolsters that are adjustable, the width, both the lower ones and the upper ones, adjustable lumbar support, thigh extenders, so great seats. It's going to give you your panoramic roof. It has your Bose sound system. Continuing through there, you're going to have heated, ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. Like I said, this is going to be a very well-optioned car. It comes with a lot of equipment in it. And then continuing on that, park assist. So you're going to have your sensors around the car that will beep at you if you're getting close to something. And then continuing on, as far as history goes on the car. So it is a local Calgary car with no accidents on it. So clean history there. And then as far as reconditioning and what we had to do to get the car ready for sale, essentially the major service that's done every 4 years or 60,000 kilometers, whatever's coming first, we completed that on it. So that's going to take care of your spark plugs, drive belts, brake fluid refresh, filters, the oil change itself, of course. Like I said, that's the big major service, so you're not going to have to worry about that anytime soon. On top of that, we also replaced the hood struts in the vehicle as well, just because those we're losing a little bit of strength, so those are being replaced. And then as far as tire conditions go, plenty of life left on these tires. You're going to have 7 mils of life up front, 6 in the back. And then for brake life, same thing, lots of life. You don't have to worry about replacing or changing them anytime soon. 8 mils of life up front and 7 remaining out back for life. So you don't have to worry about, like I said, little, with the major service being done, you have very little you're going to have to do for upcoming servicing in the next few years here, which is great. But yeah, this car is available, absolutely fantastic to drive, and we are on that season now where you're actually able to start getting them out on the road, especially if it's a car that you are using as your dedicated summer driver. So if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to our sales team directly, or even if you're just wanting to drop a comment on our YouTube page, we can get back to you that way as well. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Have a fantastic day.